Morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? What you're looking at is a 1988 GMC 1500 standard cab truck, long bed, 2-wheel drive, automatic, and it's kind of a bittersweet thing. When I was a kid and we had first moved down here, a gentleman that my grandparents knew lived up the road from us. And I was looking for some work, and I ended up helping him out for years. Every summer when I wasn't in school, we were going to the flea markets, we were going to trade days, swap meets, you name it. And he was retired and just kind of, piddled around, did whatever. We sold car parts and stuff for the longest, and tools and whatnot, and then we did a bunch of landscaping stuff, and then we moved on to lumber, and that was the last endeavor I did with him. Was we were lumber. We would go buy reconditioned lumber and stuff and trim it down and resell it. And we sold to all kinds of different flea markets and like I said, trade days and stuff, and he sold some of it right out of the house right there. People would come and buy, we'd cut it to length, and we'd deliver it. And he passed away. And it's I didn't know what to say. That's part of life, is dying, but it's just kind of rough on you. Well, he passed away, and his wife did not want to see the truck anymore, did not want it on the road anymore, and this is it. This is a truck that I spent all my summers in. We drove all over the place. There was one time we had an old Corvette that he bought to restore. We fixed it all up and then drove it up to Greenville, South Carolina, to the top of Paris Mountain in Greenville to sell it to someone. And it was literally like the second house from the top of the mountain, and we towed it up there with this truck and a tandem axle car trailer. And when we get up there, Les was so afraid to drive back down the mountain without power brakes on the truck that we just left the guy of the Corvette sitting on the trailer in his driveway and drove off. We sold him the car and left it on the trailer, and he just backed up, unhooked the trailer, and drove away. And because he was scared to go all the way back down the mountain without brakes. And as you can see, this truck it's rough. We those taillights. Oh my gosh, the tailgate on this truck. Let me explain this. Asheville Highway. We're coming up through there, headed to Thunderbird's Flea Market, and had a load of lumber on the back, and it wasn't even enough. It was a little bit too heavy on the very back. Well, he had to hit the brakes real hard, and it ripped the ball through the bumper. That's one of the holes that walled it out. It just ripped it, slapped through, and then the tongue of the trailer came up and landed on the bed right there. And you can see the force. It just crunched it down. But the truck stopped, and what's even more impressive is oh, and then we overloaded the bed one time and snapped it. Can you see that? And so it's been welded like 5 different times. It's just been stitched over and over. And like I said, these taillights, oh Lord. He broke so many sets, just gave up fixing them. God. But towed with a bumper hitch for the longest, and then invested in a Reese. So steel wheels, beauty bands, bunch of dents, bunch of dings. And this is great. I'm gonna run out of camera battery and time before I ever finish my whole story. This, like I said, this is a Sierra 1500, and you can see this door. Just check it out. Power window still works, but the passenger side door is a manual window door. Added trailer brakes. The speedometer never worked. He would hit it going down the road. We would just be driving along and it wouldn't show anything. He would reach over and he'd smack the dash and speedometer would come up and read for a little bit and it'd go back down. Most of these gauges are inaccurate. The climate control, none of this works. We had no heat, we had no air. We didn't even, the radio didn't do nothing. We just drove around in silence. A bunch of change, old pieces of cards and stuff, sunglasses. God, the work gloves. We never did anything without work gloves. Always protect your hands. This is probably the 4th transmission that's been in the truck. He towed so much it just kept burning them out. Hinge on this door, the hold hinge is gone. The door will literally just open until it bends back around. That's because of all the stuff it got caught on backing up. The old motor in the truck's just a plain old 350. It's worn out, burns oil, it smokes. But this truck never let us down. Like I said, I know the transmissions went out in a few times and we had to have it replaced, but as far as runability, nothing but a couple alternators and stuff took us off the road, so that was about it. But she does not want the truck resold. She does not want the truck back on the road. This is going to be the end of it. We're going to take the engine and transmission out because they're a good combination, and might try to save that bed rail rack, but the rest of the truck has to go. We're going to respect her wishes and everything, and I've got my memories out of it. So, man, I don't know what to say. And it's still running, as you can hear, and running pretty good. Hold hinge on this door works. It said manual window on the side. Jack. Old truck sounds like it's running good. '41 South Carolina license plate on the front of it. No door locks. The odometer reads 238,000 miles, in case you didn't see it earlier, but once again the speedometer and the odometer didn't work half the time. You had to smack it around to get it to read for a few minutes. The air conditioning's been unhooked on the truck. Like I said, it's what's left of a 350. Man, she was a runner though. We towed a lot of stuff with this truck when I was a kid. I don't know what all this is going on over here. Man, oh man. There you have it, folks. 1988 GMC, or the Chevrolet tailgate, GMC 1500 two-wheel drive automatic 350, long bed, and we're gonna pull it around here. It's just really weird. very weird. Don't think I've got the room to make that. Yeah, I do. Well, on blue smoke. He had glass packs put on this truck because the muffler kept falling off, and they said that he had to have some type of muffler. Let's go to the other side. The city said he had to have some type of muffler on it. So, glass packs. No catalytic converters, just glass packs. Man, oh man. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna jump off here now. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Just maybe drop a comment down below and let us know what you think. So it's kind of weird. It's just had a lot of memories in that truck. Went a lot of places in that truck. Hauled a lot of stuff in that truck. So no parts. We'll save the engine and transmission. The rest of the truck's gonna go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Rest in peace, Les.